Hey guys, thanks for coming back and watching our channel. Today we are in Liberty, Missouri. So if Liberty, Missouri is a place that you guys been thinking about moving to, well, we've got you covered. As we normally do, we're going to take a look at 3 properties in 3 different price ranges in 3 different areas. That way you guys get a pretty good idea of what's going to fit your budget. So stick with us till the end. We've got a lot of great information about the city, the surrounding areas that you definitely don't want to miss. So let's go ahead and get right into this. So if this is the first time to the channel and you want to know everything about living in Liberty, Missouri, then subscribe below, tap the bell icon for notifications so you'll be the first to know anytime we update this channel with new videos. My name is Fernando Marquez, and I'm a licensed agent with United Real Estate Kansas City. We get calls and emails from people like you all the time looking to make the move to Kansas City. You're looking to relocate, first-time buyer, forever home, upgrading, downgrading, looking for a piece of land for your forever home, or looking for a rental property. We do a lot of rentals. I personally do a lot of investing. So we've got a lot of experience in these areas. So don't hesitate to give us a call, send us a text, an email, or even set up a Zoom call. And it doesn't matter if you're looking to make a move within a week, a month, 6 months, or a year. We work with everyone from someone looking to make a move immediately or down the road. Or if you're just looking for information that you need in order to make a decision, we've got you covered. It doesn't matter what you need. Reach out to us. We're here for you. All of the information is in the description below, so don't hesitate to reach us out. It's all there. Give us a call. We'll be more than happy to help you. Para toda mi gente que hablan español y prefieren hablar en nuestro idioma, estamos aquí para servirle a ustedes. Lo puede darle una llamada, pasarle un text, un correo electrónico o hacer una llamada tipo Zoom para poder conocerlos por primera vez. So no duden en comunicarse con nosotros. Gracias. So as I mentioned before, we are in Liberty, Missouri. I personally have lived in Kansas City, Missouri since April of '86. Grew up in Jersey, came out here, very familiar with the area because my dad got a transfer from Ford Motor Company to Clay Como, which we haven't done a video on Clay Como, but we definitely will. So Liberty, Missouri is basically the county seat for Clay County. So you've got a really nice area in the downtown, the historic downtown, a lot of shops, the farmers market, a lot of old architecture, really nice. So if an old school town and the charm that comes with it is something you guys are looking for, I think you're going to be very pleased with everything that Liberty, Missouri has to offer. So before we go in and take a look at the properties, okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the Google map, get an idea of the city in relation to the local area and the greater metropolitan area. So let's jump over there. Okay, guys, so here we are in the Google map of Liberty, Missouri. You can see from this dotted line how it comes across here. Okay, this is Liberty, Missouri proper. So what we're going to do, we've got 3 properties that we're going to show you. This one's over here on the far east side. This is only like a block or 2 away from the downtown square, the newer courthouse. So this is all going to be older neighborhoods. And then closer to the Liberty Triangle, which is this area right here. This is all shops and everything. We'll get into that in a little bit. There's 2 properties, relatively about a quarter of a mile apart. I chose those 2 because there's a different price range. There's quite a bit of difference, but we'll get into that. We talk in the video and the differences in why, which is a good point. So this right here encompasses Liberty, Missouri. So let's go ahead and talk about the highway system, what's around there, so on and so forth. So as you guys can see, so this right here is the Kansas City metropolitan area roughly. And then Liberty is in this northeast corner of the metropolitan area. Okay. So let's zoom back in there, talk a little bit about the area and what's going on over there. So here are the main highway systems that are going to run through Liberty. So it's on the northeast quadrant of the metropolitan area. You have I-35, which runs right through Liberty into Pleasant Valley. I-35 runs from the Canadian border all the way down to the Mexican border. runs through there. You also have 152 highway. Okay, 152 highway ends right over here, but 152 highway runs east to west, and it runs from I-35 here all the way to 435. Okay, 435 does a big loop around Kansas City. Well, you've got 69 highway. It comes right through here. Let's see. Well, those are going to be the main highway. And then you've got 291. 291 is an interesting highway. It ends up basically doing a pretty decent sized loop around certain portions of Kansas City, Missouri. But for the most part, the main ones that are going to get you in and around are going to be 35 highway. So let's talk a little bit about what's around here. So the big area is going to be this area right here. This is basically the big area right here. You've got what they call Liberty Triangle. You've got 152 and 35. So all this around here over the last couple of years, tons of shops, restaurants, there's a bunch of strip malls, fast food, you've got a Walmart. You jump over on the other side of I-35, you come over here, okay, and then you have even more Academy of Sports. You've got B&B movie theater, the Liberty High School's over here, Walgreens, Starbucks, the usual type of fast food restaurants, national restaurants and shopping, and pretty much everything you need is going to be in this area right here. The unique thing that I like about Liberty, it basically is butting up against to the north and northeast. Okay, this is all open land over here. You've got Hallmark Distribution Center, which is a staple in Kansas City. Everybody knows Hallmark cards. But here's what you got going on, right? You start going north of here and east of here. This is all land, open land. We'll end up doing map review of Kearney and Excelsior Springs. But this right here, once you get east and north of here, it's just open land. So if what you want is properties that have more than an acre, half an acre, buy new builds, land to build upon, refurbish old historic homes, Liberty's got everything that you're going to want in that area. I mean, so that's one of the biggest allures, because when you look at here's Liberty, and then you've got downtown Kansas City right here. You probably got 20, 25 minutes just coming down I-35. So you're very close to the downtown area. You're very close to the city environment, but you know, you're right there country living. So it has a lot to offer, and it's a pretty cool town. There's a lot going on over there, especially in the downtown, the old downtown area. It's pretty cool. I mean, if you're a history buff and you like all things having to do with, you know, the 1800s, Jesse James and all of his history. They've got the Jesse James Bank Museum in there. So it's got a lot of stuff. I think you guys would really like it if that's kind of your thing. So the three houses that we're going to talk about, it's right in that general area. So let's go ahead and jump in there and start seeing the one of three properties that we've got to show you today. Okay, so let's get over there. All right, guys, so we are here at property number 1, which is right behind me here in Liberty, Missouri. So this right here is the least expensive property on the MLS here in Liberty, Missouri. But as always, let's take a look at the surrounding areas. So this is directly across the street. As you can see, there is a railroad track that comes right through here. Probably not the best thing you want, you know, to have a railroad right in front. It can get a bit noisy, but this is an older part of Liberty, Missouri. The courthouse, as you can see, Liberty Courthouse is right over there for Clay County. So you see some of these old houses over here, they're all basically in the same age range. They're probably close to 100 years old. They're all completely refurbished. This property right here is their subject property. Okay, it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,100 square feet. It doesn't have a garage. It has basically just a driveway
but this property's been completely refurbished. It's listed for right at $185,000. Okay, so this right here is what you can buy for $185,000 in Liberty, Missouri. So let's go ahead and get ready to go to property number 2 in Liberty, Missouri. All right, guys, hope you guys are having a good day. So far, all bueno over here. This is property number 2. So let's try to get a little bit out of the sun or get a better look over here. So let's go ahead before we get into this. Let's talk about the neighborhood. So this property is the one right across the street. It obviously faces that side street. And going down the street here, you can see these are all relatively going to be the same. 3-car garages, somewhere in the 4 to 5 bedrooms, 3 to 4 baths, somewhere in the neighborhood of about, I don't know, 2,500, 3,000 square feet, depending if you get the basement finished or not. These are all early 90s, 92, 93, 94 build. Let's look up the street. House right next to it. That basically, because it's on a hill, you can see you basically got a full walkout basement and then the 2 upstairs. So let's go ahead and look at the property itself, which is right here. This is the subject property. It is 5 bedrooms, 4 baths, 3,800 square feet. Almost 3,900 square feet. It's very nice. It's a 1992 build. The reason that you get so many bedrooms, bath, and square footage is because the basement is finished out and there's a complete walkout on this property. This house is listed for just under $500,000. It's $489,000. You can see going back over here, the backyard. It's pretty sizable, and it's quite a large property. It needs a little bit updating to bring it even higher. It's got those light colored woods, oak, the light stains, but it's a very nice property for the price range. You get a lot of house. So this right here is going to conclude our house number 2. It's a 5 bedroom, 4 bath, 3,800 square feet, listed at just under $500,000. So I'm going to tie this one into the last one that we're going to see here in Liberty, Missouri, talk about the differences and why one is worth more or listed for a lot more than the other one. So let's go to see property number 3. So one of the things that a lot of the flippers and rehabbers do, they'll take a property like this, and in the kitchen, a lot of these, and in the bathrooms, the vanities, a lot of these properties back in the late 80s, early 90s were built real well. So all the cabinets, hardwoods, they last long. They're built differently from like 30 plus years ago. So what they'll do is they might resurface them with new doors, or they'll just repaint everything, put a really nice backsplash on it, put quartz tops on it, change out the hardware. So this property itself, that's what they ended up doing in the kitchen, in the bathrooms, but all new tile work throughout, refurbished the floors, new paint, and you can see some of the accents here over to my left, the cedar accents that they put on the house around the garage door and throughout the house on the exterior. So new decking. So there's a lot of things that you can do to an older home to bring it up in value. So that's a lot of stuff that we do, and we help buyers accomplish that because we do a lot of remodels and flipping. And so having an agent that's well aware of what to do and what not to do in order to get the best price for a house is something we specialize in. So this will conclude our 3 properties that we reviewed in Liberty. So let's go ahead and wrap up on this video.
So this go ahead and concludes our video vlog of Liberty, Missouri. So don't hesitate to reach out to us. Again, I'll reiterate, you can text, you can call, you can email, you can set up a Zoom call. Zoom calls are really cool. They're a lot of fun. We can get on there on the camera and do a quick introduction, share my screen, show you everything that you want and everything that you need to look at. So it's a pretty cool option that we have. So don't hesitate to reach out to us. We're here to provide a service for you guys on anything you want. or anything you're going to need. So definitely reach out to us. We're definitely looking forward to meeting you and being able to be your realtor. Para toda mi gente que prefieren hablar en español, estamos aquí para servirle a ustedes. Quiero decirle de nuevo que pueden pasarnos un correo electrónico, una llamada, un texto o hacer una llamada tipo Zoom para poder conocerlo y compartir información aquí mismo en la computadora a través de una cámara. So, no duden en llamarnos, comunicarse con nosotros. Si hay algunas propiedades que saben específicas, que quieren saber más información, déjanos saber. O si hay alguna otra ciudad que quieren conocer, déjanos saber al mismo tiempo. Okay? Another thing before I leave, we've done several videos in the Northland. We're definitely going to do all of Kansas City on the south and Kansas. So if there's properties or cities that you want to see and you haven't seen them before, just reach out to us. It won't take much time for us to go ahead and do that for you guys. And if you already have a property that you want, send it to us. We can do a video call. So we're here to serve you in any capacity that we can to provide a service for you guys. So do not hesitate and please reach out to us. Thank you and have a nice day.